Alright, homie, you about to make us some food.
So here's what we have today. We just literally decided to make a salad, and I really don't even know what's in the refrigerator. But the first thing I do is I put some mixed greens in here, and I just start grabbing stuff. That's the best part about this lifestyle. You can just grab stuff, throw it in, and you can make it work. So I grabbed some avocado. I'm not being really particular of cutting this up so much, just kind of getting it in there. Generally, a lot of our salads tend to be hand massaged anyway. This one looks a little bit sketchy, but we'll figure it out.
Just keeping it real.
And then we've got some lemon, so I'm going to pop some lemon juice in there. Again, we'll mix it up later. What's some other fun things? I don't even know what's in here. So, we got...
Can you, here's a challenge. Can you make this salad in record time as well, too?
Record time?
Record time, homie. Record time. I'm saying speed it up a little bit, you know?
In that case, we're going to get going here. Okay, so we have cucumber. Oh.
And why like that? Why that size slice? What do you find? Is it easier to use that size slice in a salad? Any preference or anything?
Most people like to have cucumbers quartered, so I just find it's easy for me. I don't have like extremely amazing knife skills or anything like that. I never went to culinary school, but I just like to cut it up into about quarters. It seems like pretty good bite size overall. And it's also something I feel like I want in here. Next thing, I'm just gonna what goes good with that. Okay, so we want to get a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice in here. Maybe pop some scallions in. I'm still just thinking of this as I go along. I really don't even know what I want to put in here yet. What goes with scallions? I think we have some garlic. Sometimes we put a little fresh garlic in there. We have some onion. This is a shallot. I'm not going to make it too crazy, so I'm just going to put a little bit in. And is there a better way to cut this? I'm sure there is, but I'm just going to make something really quick, something simple. It's just for me, a couple of my buddies. It doesn't have to be fancy. You know, sometimes when we tend to get too crazy with it, it's when you make a dish that really takes only 5 minutes, all of a sudden it takes 30 minutes and it feels like a burden to make a salad. But we just throw it quick and easy. It doesn't have to look any certain way. Garlic I just push down on. When you push down on it, the skin automatically starts to come off. I like to put fresh garlic in the salad. Work that in there. And let's see what else we have here. We got some apple cider vinegar. So we put a little bit of lemon in there, we put a little bit of apple cider vinegar. We have some raw caraway sauerkraut, which we're just going to put on the side. So if somebody wants to particularly add that in, they can. Sometimes I like to play around with this might be fun, just to take a little scoop of mustard, and we'll mix that in there as well. Let's see what else we have. I was at the farmer's market the other day and found this garlic infused olive oil, which I'm a big garlic fan, so we do have a little bit of garlic in there, but we'll pop a little bit more. What else do we have? A little bit of sea salt. We'll mix that up really well. Somebody had brought some Parmesan, which is a nutritional yeast, walnuts, sunflower seeds, sea salt, really simple. That's kind of a fun topping. And then, you know, you can go from here, you can play around. I continue to play around usually. Hit up some spices. Let's see what's going to go with there. We have a little bit of cumin. Cumin tends to go nice.
And right now you're just stacking everything on top, right?
I'm just stacking everything on top because I know I'm going to hand massage it. And it's also not about presentation this time really as much. Again, it's just for me and the crew. We're just going to eat it. You know, we're not going to take pictures of it forever. If this was for a dinner party, I might do something different. Hands have been washed, so I'm just going to get my hands in here and just work this together a little bit. It's got some lemon in there. It's got some apple cider vinegar. It's got some olive oil. We got fresh garlic, a little bit of onion, some scallion. We got cucumbers in there. A nice addition, if you wanted to, would be to throw some tomatoes. I don't have any today, and that's okay. You know, it's still going to be really, really good, and we just work with what we have on hand. A little bit of nutritional yeast. You might want to throw in some soaked almonds, possibly. Some sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, looking for some zinc, something fun. But it's really cool to do with what you just have on hand. And, you know, 5 minutes, quick, easy.
Explain your massaging technique. What's going on exactly?
So, step 1, wash your hands.
My hands are clean, don't trip. Shout out to Alex.
Word. Step 2 is, you know, you get chunks of avocado in there. I usually just actually squeeze and like to actually have it go through my fingers a bit, because then I know that the avocado, the flavoring, the olive oil, the apple cider vinegar, it's going pretty much on everything. You know, I always bring it up and catch it around the sides. Ooh, just had a vision. Figs would go really good in here right now with a little bit of walnuts. But
people are usually very familiar with massaging kale, but they don't often think about massaging spring mix. In fact, the first time that I was doing it was after I saw you do it, because I tasted it and I said, this doesn't feel soggy, this doesn't feel too much, this feels just right.
Yeah, you know, the thing I tend to do with a spring mix is you go with less avocado. So kale is pretty hard. You can usually get a lot of avocado in there and you can kind of hide it in and not tell. Spring mix is very light, so if you get too heavy, it tends to get a little wilty. So I usually don't put more than 1 avocado in, and that happened to be a really big container of spring mix. So 1 is plenty, and it's just enough. So basically, if you're done massaging, then here's where you could do something like a presentation if you really wanted to. You could throw in some walnuts. You could throw on some maybe some unsweetened cranberries, and I don't even know what we have in here, but let's just see what we have. We have some dulse. Dulse is going to go really nice. We might put this on the side. We have some organic dried corn, which is really amazing. There is a little bit of soaked and dehydrated almonds here. So again, there's already fats in here. There's already oil in here. The idea isn't to drown it. The idea is to just make it like a little bit of a presentation right now. So if you want to just do something like this is, you know, I just sprinkle a couple on top. You might sprinkle a little bit of this corn. By the way, this is so ridiculously addicting. Just tomatoes. We've already gone through so many cartons of this. It's out of control. But you know, you might want to throw it, add a little bit of color in there. Let's get a little bit of sea veg in here with whole dulse. Something you might want to place. You know, you could do a little bit of fig in here. You could do a little bit of raspberry. Again, tomatoes would have given it a little bit of a different flavor. But quick, easy, it's just what you have on hand. Makes it simple, makes this lifestyle really simple and easy, and more than anything, makes it fun. Best part about it is you find someone else to do the cleanup for you.
Kay, are you ready to clean?
No.
We'll enroll somebody else. Philip, this was dope. More than anything, I wanted people to feel that was like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And you just made this quick thing. It's tasty, it's good, it would satisfy anybody's hunger, and I like it when it's fast.
Cool. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a quick and easy, basically whatever you got in your cabinet type of dinner. And
Make it up as you go along.
that's it. Make it up as you go along.
Beautiful. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.